Good morning. My name is David Ashlock. I will be your auto service instructor for this semester. This is our auto service classroom, and I want to give you a little tour this morning of the program and our classroom and our shop with equipment. And I'll be telling you some things that I'll be expecting of each student during the semester. So take a look around our classroom, and you notice that we're going to have less seating this year than normal because of the COVID. But we'll be swapping students from the shop into the classroom, back to the shop. So we'll be actually having class in 2 places. So Mr. Parker, give them a shot of the old classroom for the ones that haven't seen it. Over here at the office area, we have our new smart classroom TV, which will be showing all our videos on from time to time. All right, pause. This is our 4-wheel alignment Hunter computer aligner machine with the Hunter rack here, scissor rack. This is a 15,000 pound capacity rack. There's a control center over there that you operate the rack with. On zoom around here, these are storage cabinets that have special tools in them to work on various things like tires and things like that. This is our tire changer. It has a lift on it, so you don't have to pick the wheels up and lay them up there. It takes some of the back work out of it. And next to it is our Hunter Road Force wheel balancer. It does a very accurate wheel balancing, saves time and money. Very, very nice machine. Wheel weight cabinets right here beside it. We have all these new shop tables here with stainless steel tops. We have 3 of those down through the shop, and this is where you can actually work on different components. Down at the end of the shop here, we have another scissor rack, just like the one, the alignment machine, console over there to work it. And right here in the hallway, we have a Hunter brake lathe. It turns brake drums and brake rotors. And over here behind it, we have a on-car brake lathe. It's sitting right there. And actually, you can turn the rotors without taking the rotor off the car. Here in the middle of the shop, we have a 2-post lift. You have the swing arms down the bottom. You swing them up under the chassis, and you can lift the car. You have a lot more working space than actually working on a scissor top rack. So this is our equipment that we have. Over here in the hallway, we have several training aids. This is just one of many. This is a alternator starting, or actually a charging starting trainer. You learn how to check alternator output, check starter load, current draw, and things like that. Next to it, we have a electronic training board that teaches you fan control, cooling fans, how the fan circuits work, and all these training aids, they're able to program faults in them where you can take meters like DVOM meters and actually troubleshoot the trainers. Here we have what we call an engine performance trainer. This trainer here incorporates fuel injectors, coil packs, plug wires, spark plugs, has crankshaft sensors, actually a crankshaft wheel. All the sensors you find on a car. Has a computer, has a place to diagnose the computer. It has also a fault board on the side of it where I can program faults in it, and a check engine light will come on, and you can actually hook a scan tool up and diagnose the faults. The next trainer I got is a steering and suspension trainer. This is mostly for just show and tell right here. And down here we have a disc brake trainer. It has 4 different types of disc brakes on it. You'll be able to learn the functions of all those. It's complete with a booster, master cylinder, brake pedal, brake light switch, and all that. It also has a vacuum pump that you can apply a vacuum to the brake booster. So you'll learn how all that stuff works during this semester. Now here on the brake lay, we have several old brake rotors that you'll start out learning how to machine rotors and on these trainers, so you can't hurt them. So once you learn how to properly use the brake lay, then you'll be able to start turning rotors on real cars. Here behind me is a air conditioning trainer. This complete air conditioning system actually out of a car. It's been mounted on a board with electric motor to drive it. It has the condenser fan, cooling fans on it. You can actually turn it on. It blows cold air. We hook gauges up to it. You can learn how to monitor the system and diagnose it. We'll be able to evacuate it, recharge it, and check it out. We have battery chargers. This is the new AMI battery. Sort of like the gel fill types. Over here in this corner, turn a light on so it a little better. This corner here has got some of our equipment in it. This is our AC recovery and charge machine. Here we have a Snap-on Elite. It's a starting, charging, and analyzer. It will completely test your battery, your starter, and charging system all in one operation. Back here in the back, there's a Cooltech machine. That's for flushing radiators, cooling systems. Over here we have a transmission flush machine. We also have wire welders. There's one there and one back over here. So you can see the shop is fully equipped. We have all modern equipment. We're equipped better than a lot of the actual local businesses. This computer here on the stand out here in the shop, this is where you'll be getting your shop information on Mitchell ProDemand. And once you learn how to operate that system, you'll be able to go in and look at any specifications and how to fix just about anything on any car. Okay, back to stuff we do. Here's our oil change equipment here. These are things that we actually put under the vehicle to drain the oil in. It goes into these tanks down here. Then when they get full, we transport them out back into a big storage barrel. We have drain pans. This here is what we call a safety clean cleaning vat. You can put your parts in here and turn the switch on the back on, and the chemical comes out and washes the grease and debris off the parts. This area back here is our storage area. We have several cabinets back here, and these cabinets are all labeled. That one says cooling tools, one that says essential tools, one down there says brake tools, electrical tools, welding tools, engine tools, transmission tools, and so on. These yellow cabinets are flammable liquids. We have cleaning products in there, like brake clean, carburetor cleaner, and things like that. So we have extra tools boxes here. We got different equipment sitting there. Over here against this wall, we have our nut and bolt bins. We have metric bolts, standard bolts. These little cabinets here are all kind of little machine screws, Carter pins, fuses, plastic fittings, vacuum fittings, snap rings, O-rings, just about everything you can think of, we've got it. Okay, so that concludes the tour of the shop. Just hope you enjoy working on automobiles, and we'll see how it goes this year with the COVID. One thing I didn't mention was in the classroom. You know, the classroom's going to be smaller this year, so we had to take up a stall out here in the lab. We got three rows of tables set up with one chair per table. We'll rotate students in and out of the classroom, and while if there's not enough room in the classroom, you'll be sitting out here. The next day you'll be sitting in the classroom, and those will come out here. So we'll have to rotate in that nature if we have over 12 in the classroom. Okay, that concludes our tour. One more thing, these two vehicles here in the shop, they are actual training aids that belong to the department. We'll use those for practice work.